Hulk in Wonderland. Step into a surreal world where Marvel's Hulk faces his strangest challenge yet. In Hulk in Wonderland, Bruce Banner is pulled through a rift in space-time and awakens in a twisted wonderland, a land of glowing mushrooms, giant chessboard battlefields, and monstrous creatures born from dreams and nightmares. As danger rises, Banner transforms into the Incredible Hulk, unleashing unstoppable rage against armored rabbits, shadowy knights, and the terrifying beast of the Queen. With gravity bending, landscapes shifting, and reality crumbling, Hulk must smash his way through this bizarre fantasy to find a way home. And now back to our story, a blinding flash of light and a disorienting sensation of falling. Drive Bruce Banner, renowned scientist and accidental superhero, finds himself hurtling through a vortex of pure energy. Just a moment ago, he'd been in his lab working on a new gamma-powered device when a surge of power ripped him from his workspace and tossed him into the unknown. Now here he is, plummeting through a kaleidoscope of colors and sensations. Suddenly, the descent ends with an agonizing thud. Banner finds himself lying on soft, springy grass beneath a sky filled with swirling purple clouds. Disoriented and confused, he struggles to his feet and takes in his surroundings. Towering trees with emerald leaves form a dense canopy overhead, casting the ground in perpetual twilight. Strange mushrooms glowing with an eerie green luminescence dot the landscape, and in the distance, Banner can hear the faint strains of a distorted, otherworldly lullaby. Lost in a world that seems both dreamlike and nightmarish, Banner knows one thing for certain: this place is not of this world. And whatever it is, it feels strangely familiar. As he ventures deeper into this alien landscape, he begins to recognize echoes of his own memories, his own subconscious fears and desires. But how did he get here, and how can he possibly hope to get back? Before he can dwell on these questions any further, the tranquil atmosphere is shattered by the sound of roaring laughter. From behind a nearby tree, a pair of glowing red eyes emerge, followed by the hulking form of a monstrous rabbit. Armed with a wickedly curved sword, the creature lunges at Banner, its eyes blazing with feral hunger. With a startled yelp, Banner instinctively dodges out of the way, his scientific mind desperately searching for a rational explanation for what he's seeing. But there is none. He's in a world where the laws of nature seem to have been turned on their head, where fantastic beasts roam free and reality itself is malleable. Faced with this fantastical foe, Banner doesn't stand a chance. The monstrous rabbit overpowers him with ease, its sword flashing in the dim light as it prepares to deliver the killing blow. But just as all hope seems lost, something within Banner snaps. In a blinding flash of green light, he transforms into the Incredible Hulk, his gamma-powered alter ego. Enraged and powerful beyond measure, the Hulk grabs the rabbit by the scruff of its neck and throws it over his shoulder. With a mighty roar, he charges into the forest, determined to find the source of this madness and put an end to it once and for all. The forest gives way to a clearing, revealing a sight both wondrous and terrifying. In the center stands a colossal castle made entirely of twisted, thorny vines, its windows like burning embers in the gloom. And surrounding the castle is a vast chessboard, the pieces frozen in an eternal game. Before the Hulk can ponder the significance of this place, a booming voice echoes across the clearing. So the hero comes to me, the voice booms, as if summoned by my riddle. You seek a way home, little green one, but first you must play a game. From the shadows at the edge of the board, a regal yet sinister figure steps forward. It is the Queen of Hearts, her face pale and drawn, her eyes burning with a cold fire. You seek to leave my realm, but all who enter Wonderland are trapped forever, she declares, her voice dripping with malice. Unless, of course, they win my game. She gestures to the massive chessboard, where the pieces shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Play a game of chess against my champion, and if you win, you may go free. But be warned, little Hulk, if you lose, her smile turns cruel. You forfeit your freedom, body and soul. Before the Hulk can respond, the Queen waves her hand, and a hulking knight steps forward onto the chessboard. His armor is a patchwork of leather, metal, and bone, and his helmet bears the visage of a snarling Vol. He is the beast of the Queen, her most fearsome champion, and perhaps the most formidable opponent the Hulk has ever faced. With a defiant roar, the Hulk accepts the challenge, and so the battle begins. The Queen watches impassively from the sidelines as the Hulk and the Beast of the Queen engage in a fierce struggle. Each move is a clash of titans, shaking the very foundations of the chessboard. But as the game progresses, the Hulk begins to realize that something is amiss. The rules of chess don't seem to apply here. The pieces move erratically, pawns leap over the board, and bishops attack from unexpected angles. It's clear that the queen has rigged the game in her favor. But why? What is she hoping to achieve by defeating the Hulk? As the Hulk struggles to keep up with his monstrous opponent, he begins to feel despair creeping in. He's strong, yes, but he's never been much of a strategist. Can he really hope to defeat such a cunning opponent in this topsy-turvy game? Or will he be trapped in Wonderland forever? The chaos of the game reaches a fever pitch as the Beast of the Queen makes a daring move, threatening to capture the Hulk's king. But just when all hope seems lost, the Hulk remembers his scientific training. There is a flaw in the Queen's plan, a vulnerability in the very structure of the chessboard itself. With a burst of gamma-powered strength, he smashes the board, sending the pieces flying. The Queen recoils in horror as the game ends in a draw. Her carefully laid plans have come to naught. But she's not one to accept defeat gracefully. With a venomous smile, she reveals her final gambit. The castle behind her trembles as a colossal creature emerges, a nightmarish fusion of lion, eagle, and rabbit, its eyes blazing with power. "I may have lost the game," the Queen hisses, "but I still have the means to keep you here forever." With a roar that shakes the very foundations of Wonderland, the Chimera lunges for the Hulk. The final battle is joined. The Hulk fights with all his might, smashing through the Chimera's attacks. But the creature is relentless, its eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. As the fight rages, the Hulk realizes that only one move can end this battle. But to execute it, he'll have to venture into the heart of Wonderland, into the very source of the Queen's power. With a mighty roar, he breaks away from the Chimera and charges toward the castle. The Queen watches the Hulk disappear into the castle and lets out a cruel laugh. "You may escape my game," she says, "but you'll never escape my realm." But the Hulk has a trick up his sleeve. As he smashes through the castle's defenses, he uses his gamma-powered strength to manipulate the very fabric of Wonderland. Rivers run uphill, trees bend the laws of gravity, and the landscape itself writhes and twists. In the midst of this chaos, the Queen confronts the Hulk. "You may have mastered my realm," she shrieks, "but without the chessboard, how can you possibly hope to leave?" Before the Queen can finish her sentence, the Hulk delivers a final, devastating blow. He grabs the castle, which is also the Queen's source of power, and hurls it through a rift in space-time. The castle disappears, leaving the Queen stranded in a crumbling Wonderland. With his task complete, the Hulk focuses his gamma powers, opening another rift. He steps through, and in a blinding flash of light, he's back in his lab. Shaken but unharmed, he looks around at the familiar surroundings and lets out a sigh of relief. Wonderland is gone, but the memory of his strange adventure will stay with him forever. And that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed this Hulk in Wonderland adventure. If you want more stories like this, please like and share this video. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the multiverse.